farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're Those Tastebud Guys.
Well, they've got the Boss Hogs at $5,000 a bottle.
Exactly. Well, that's what it means.
We're talking about WhistlePig.
Yes.
Lyle, get the WhistlePig. Because we forgot to put it on the table. All right. We're doing WhistlePig 10. We've already done a WhistlePig, which was the
WhistlePig 15 Vermont Oak bottle.
So what's the difference?
That one was better. I can already tell you. Besides,
I have had this. I don't remember. Last time I had this, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl. Woo!
Kansas City.
And I was already feeling pretty good, so I don't know what this one's going to be like.
So the WhistlePig 15 specifically was aged in Vermont oak barrels. It had a different character to it. I wish we still had that bottle up here, but we drained that a long time ago.
Yeah. Be nice to compare them.
Before we get to this, like, share, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff. I said this a couple episodes now, and I think it's pertinent still. Help us make a shopping list and go back and watch some of our old episodes and make a shopping list for yourself. We're always looking for requests and new things to try. Yeah.
Hey, and do us a favor. When you're in there at your...
I feel like I got shorted just a hair.
When you're in there at your local liquor store and you're picking it up, say, hey, Those Tastebud Guys had this on the show and I want to try it.
We're incredibly vain and would like to hear our name a lot.
It's not really that so much as we just like to get our name out there and maybe get contacted by a few people and go, hey, what you're doing is working.
So, I put on my hat.
Cover up that stupid haircut or what?
Yeah, I did get a...
Can't believe you stuck with that for like 8 episodes.
I don't know what he's talking about. It's ridiculous.
At least he got a haircut.
I like my haircut. So, what was I going to say? Now you threw me off. Okay, so we did a bunch of tequilas, right? So we're down to like Mexico way. I'm wearing my hat that I got from David Guth from, hope I'm saying his last name right, from Germany. Multiple times this week I've been asked whether I was in the military. One time I absent-mindedly said yes. It was a very awkward exchange because I'm definitely not in the military. But yeah, so I wore this in honor of starting to head back to the States, right?
Right.
With a good
and you'd think we was going to Kentucky,
right?
But we're not.
We're not. Well, kinda. Kinda we are, kinda.
Oh, are we? Okay, let's hear it.
So WhistlePig, when they started, we found this out with the Vermont Oak 15 bottle, got a lot of their whiskey start from a batch of Canadian blended whiskey.
Which is why even though the company is only a few years old, they have 15-year-old whiskey.
Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Which is not to say that the quality is not there. It's
one of my favorites.
Beautiful.
The 15 was.
Yeah. So let's just break right into the 10.
Yeah, so...
see where we are.
I poured this out real quick because if it's anything like the 15, I remember it needs to stand for a minute to kind of get out there and come into its own.
It's a pretty strong rye.
Now, our friend Jared, I know just recently did the piggyback. And
he was not pleased.
He wasn't. And that's one of their entry-level whiskeys they have, which is still not cheap. I was kind of hoping to get a sniff of it, but I think that bottle's gone.
What's this one run bottle? I want to say, was it 40-ish?
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was quite a bit higher than that, but maybe
40 to 50. It'll be down here. Yeah, probably already flew up. I assume that with the piggyback, it's like Four Roses and Henry McKenna. They've had some success with some of their higher end stuff, and they're trading off their brand and their name. Which, frankly,
it's 100 proof. It takes a little bit to get over the nose.
100 proof?
I start to get through...
I did not know that.
Some of the fruity notes once you kind of get past that alcohol level. It's tough to get past, though.
The alcohol is pretty high in it, yeah.
I might have to drop a bit of water in this one to see. But also, we're going to try to get through these episodes. We went a little long on the last couple, and we realized we only have 45 minutes to record everything we need to record. So
yeah, if you'd like to help us buy SD cards so we can record more episodes in a run and get
Patreon
more ridiculous.
Oh,
the taste is good.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's way better than I remember.
It hit me the same time.
Oh, that is sweet and syrupy.
Totally undiscovered from the nose. Right? The nose is...
Not even associative.
The nose is fairly heavy in terms of alcohol. The rye, it's very sharp. There's a little fruit note.
Now, I love rye whiskey. Always have. It's my go-to. It's a little bit of a burn that goes with it and a little dryness that, I don't know, appeals to me.
Rye whiskey makes your baby cuter. I think that's the saying. Man, I can't get over the nose.
I don't think the nose is that good.
No, I take a sip and then I sniff it for about 15 times. There's a little bit of sharpness in the taste, but not a ton. Just enough jab.
I really can't get anything off that nose. I mean, mouth open and all. It's just alcohol, a slight wood note, and just a hint of cherry, and that's all I can pull out of that nose.
Yep. No, that's about right.
Maybe a little bit of honey.
I think that this is pretty good.
But in the flavor.
It's not as good as the 15, but the 15 was... I think the normal WhistlePig 15 is about $350 a bottle. The Vermont Oak is significantly higher.
I think he found that, and I want to say it was $350 when he found it.
But it was like on sale, right?
But I don't know. But I know that was the lower end of what they listed.
They're pretty pricey.
Also, when I say I'm talking about Colby. Colby also had this bottle for us.
Shock.
Yes.
Colby's bought us some wonderful liquors for the show. I think that for the price point, there's no comparison between this and the other WhistlePig. Just no comparison.
Well, I disagree.
Yeah?
If you're talking about $350 versus $50, I think that's a big comparison.
There's a diminishing return for sure, right? So,
and I really liked the other WhistlePig. I also really like this one.
I like this much better than I like Bullet Rye or Knob Rye.
Two of my favorite ryes.
Probably the only rye that I would...
This one is sweeter. Is it sweet? Yeah, I think it's sweet. This one is sweeter. I said sweet, and then I was thinking, no, is it more of a tartness? But it's sweeter.
The only rye I would put up against this, and mostly the same price range, would be Pikesville rye.
That was a very good one.
Yeah.
Michter's rye also comes up as a very highly sought after rye that we might have to look into. I've not personally had it, but I know that's one that people talk about having be one of the top tier ryes, so we might want to look into it. This
overall, not a bad purchase. You're not going to be disappointed with this one. 100 proof is nice. It has a nice bite to it. You're going to do a water back?
I'm going to give it a shot.
We shall see what happens with the water back.
Yep, but we'll do it very fast so we can get off this one. But did not change the nose at all.
No. How's the taste?
No, let's go with nose first.
Yeah, the cherry notes come out more.
Hey, you know why they put the bases on these things? So you don't put your fingerprints over the bulb of the glass, Lyal.
Ridiculous. I mean, yes, very true. But
it goes down like perfume.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Are we doing that? We're doing this during the coronavirus thing. Yeah, sure.
Do you have it?
No, I'm good.
I was going to say I have been completely
sequestered.
Yeah. Yes, that's a great word.
This is the only time we get out of the house, and we're about to shut that off. So it is a little smoother with the water back. I think I prefer it neat still. I like a little bit of bite.
I think it's fine neat. I think a very small ice cube, maybe some of that clear ice that we showed you how to make, would...
yeah, I would do that. That'd be fine.
It'd go.
All right, well, if you find yourself in the vicinity of a WhistlePig whiskey, feel free to try it.
Some are better than others.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like the Henry McKenna or the Four Roses, just edge up on the price point a little bit. It's well worth it.
This seems to be I think that's right.
All right. Well, until next time.
Whether it be the pig you're whistling at,
the food you're eating,
clothes you're wearing,
the people you're meeting, grab a buddy.
I got him that time.
Try something new.